from Lakota on a beautiful evening here. Not a cloud in the sky. Sun just starting to set. We are on the home side as Lakota gets ready to come onto the field. Red Knight's already on the field as we are set to just about get this one kicked off. We just had a ceremony. Unfortunately, on Monday, the Raiders have lost a coach, Mr. Adam Good. They lost another one in Otney. So we had a little. I think we might be down. We are working. On fixing it. As Lakota gets ready, here they come through the tunnel. Okay, so I didn't see the coin flip, and let's see who does what here. Looks like we are setting up to receive. So I don't know if we won the flip or we didn't, but it looks like the Red Knights are going to get the ball first. As it looks like Boucher and I'm trying to see the other number. Is that Wiggin? Can't see that number. No, Wiggins up on the front. It looks like to me, is that Kinsey? It might be Kinsey on that side, Zane. So Kinsey and Boucher back deep for the Red Knights as Lakota will kick first. And number 9, Logan Streaker.
Kinsey and number 2, Dominic Boucher.
Is set to kick this one for Lakota. All right, here we go. Ball booted high in the air. It's going to be up. It's going to bounce. Fielded by Boucher on one up. Gets through the line across the 30, up to the 33, and tackled there. And the Red Knights will put the ball in play there as a tongue twister there.
Ball be placed on the Red Knights. 35-yard line, first down.
So I'm going to keep going even though we're off the air. As we're getting text messages, we're not sure why. We lost our signal. We're working on that. Please bear with us. As shotgun formation, Mick, handoff, Kinsey, right side. Across the 35, up close to the 40, and gets stacked up there by Lakota, but not until he gains about 5 on the play. Just a run off the right side as the Red Knights opening possession right here. Bringing up a second down and 5, ball on the 40-yard line of the Red Knights. We're going to go trips to the left. We're going to stay in that shotgun formation. Looks like Keenan is in the slot. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff left side this time. It's going to be Keenan up the middle. He's got a hole across the 50. He's on his way. Can he make it? 30, 20. He's still on his feet. 10. Goal line. He is going to score on an inside handoff. Shane Keenan, 60 yards for the Red Knights score, and they strike first. 6-0 here at Lakota. nicely executed by the Red Knights. Good blocking up front. Nice hard run by Keenan as they put him in the slot. Cutting back to the inside for the handoff. Makes a couple guys miss, breaks a tackle, and then scampers into the end zone, 60 yards. And now he's got to come back, try to get a breath, and try to kick this one through the upright. As looks like Nolan Dickinson will be the holder. So here we go. Keenan to kick. There's a snap and a kick, a one-stepper, and it is good. That was like a rock'em sock'em robot kind of thing. He like took a step, waited, and then just kicked it. It is through, and so the Red Knights are on the board, 7-0 here on the first drive. Only less than a minute into the game, still 11:09 to go. We're only 51 seconds in. And a 60-yard scamper by Mr. Shane Keenan to put the Red Knights on the board. All right, so Red Knights are going to kick off, and it looks like number 11, Austin Whitty, is back deep for Lakota, along with Hovis and I believe Zender. So here we go. Red Knights getting ready to kick this one to Lakota. And here we go. All right, Keenan to kick this one off. Austin Whitty back deep for Lakota, standing at his 5. There's a kick. It's down the right side, going to be fielded by Hovis. Trying to get to the wall. He's up the middle. He's across the 30, 35, still on his feet. Tackled close to the 40. We're going to call it about the 38, as that was about an 18 or 20-yard return for Lakota, so good field position for them for their opening drive. As number 2, Matz, will be your quarterback as he comes in with the play. So Matz is going to be shotgun formation. He's got Whitty and Zender, sidecars. There's a snap. Handoff, Zender, right side. Makes a cutback, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains a yard and stacked up there, short of the 40-yard line. They're going to give him progress to the 39, which is going to be a pickup of 1. So now it's 2nd and 9 as Hovis comes in with the play this time. Ball resting on Lakota's own 39-yard line. Stay in the shotgun formation is Matz and Whitty back there as a sidecar. There's a snap. Quarterback keeper. Matt's off the right side. He's got a hole. He's up to the 45 and tackled there. So short gain on the play is going to pick up about 6 and bring up a 3rd and 4. Ball just across the 45-yard line of Lakota as they go no huddle. Look over, and everybody has a wristband. So now everybody has the play as they call it out. We're to stay in that shotgun formation. Matz barks the signals. There's a snap. He's going to drop back, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got room to run down the right side. He's across the 50. He's got a first down and a little bit more as he's tackled down at the Red Knight 47-yard line. Good enough for a Lakota Raider first down. So, the Raiders 1st and 10 now, ball in Red Knight territory. 1st and 10 as Matt stays in the shotgun formation. Zender to his left as a sidecar. There's a snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking to throw. He's going to set up a screen. Complete across the middle to Zender. And he's down to 30 where he's immediately tackled after he caught it. But going to be another first down for Lakota as the ball now all the way to the Red Knight 30-yard line. So first and 10, Lakota staying in that shotgun formation. Twins to the left this time. There's a snap. Handoff left side. Little spin move, cut up in across the 30 and instantly tackled as he crosses the 30 for a short gain of about 1 is Whitty. Jace Nett on the tackle for the Red Knights as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Just a short gain. We'll call it maybe a 2-yard gain. So we're going to call it 2nd and 8, ball on the Red Knight 28. As Lakota marching down the field on their first drive. Red Knights went down and scored on their first drive a touchdown, and they lead 7-0. So here we go as Lakota stays in that shotgun formation. Zender is the sidecar this time for Matz. There's a snap, handoff, Zender left side. Gets the line of scrimmage and instantly stacked up by the Red Knights. Maybe picked up a yard as he's tackled by Ashton Ellis, was first to meet him. So they're going to give him a progress of about 2 yards. We're going to call it 3rd and 6 to 7 as the Red Knights digging their heels in here. As Lakota breaks, they're going to go trips to the left. Try to spread the Red Knights out. Shotgun formation is Matt. Sidecar is Zender. There's a snap. Matt's rolling to his left, looking downfield, lets one fly. He's got a man open. It is caught, but is he in bounds? They're saying he is. And that is a touchdown as he got his feet down. Ball caught by Burley. So completed pass for a touchdown, and Lakota answers with 7:25 to go here in the first. 7-6. So pending the extra point, Red Knights still lead by 1. So here's a snap. The kick is up, and, oh, wow, I think that might be good. It is good. It is good. And so the Lakota answers 7-7 now.
Tonight is our Lakota mini cheer night.
So here we go. We're 7-7 now. We got a barn burner here in the first as I am aware that we are not necessarily running. We are trying to rectify the situation. Mr. Coburn working diligently here to broadcast this game for you guys. All right, so back deep, Kinsey, Bauscher. And I think we might be coming back up to speed here as Bauscher's going to take it at his 15. Across the 20. Oh, he's got a seam. He might be gone. He is, I think, 50, 40, 30, 20. No one's going to catch him as Boucher returns it 85 yards for a Red Knight touchdown. And the Red Knights instantly strike back and take a 13-7 lead as Boucher finds a seam up the middle and turns the Jets on. Nobody can catch him. He scampers into the end zone on an 85-yard touchdown return as Keenan now looking to come in to kick the extra point. Dickinson to hold. So here we go. There's a snap. The hold, the kick is up, and let's see, it is good. And so the Red Knights up 14-7. So what a game here, and I apologize. I know Mr. Coburn has been working diligently on this, and I think we're up and running now. You guys could let us know. Some of you guys were texting us saying we were down. Let us know if we are up and running now. I think we are. I appreciate I'm pretty sure we are. Anyway, so the Red Knights march down in their first drive of the game on a 60-yard touchdown run by Keenan to strike first. Lakota marches back down and answers on a beautiful pass into the corner of the end zone as Matz was able to hit Burley to answer, and it was 7-7 until that kickoff. The ensuing kickoff, Boucher, 85-yard return. 85-yard return for a Red Knight touchdown to take a 14-7 lead, and we're just halfway through the first. So I think we're back up running now.
I'm getting them. We're coming back up.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So I'm looking. My wife, Tammy, shout out to her for listening. She said it's good now. Coach Hodgkiss saying it's good now.
We're really kind of weird because we're out here.
I know, we are out here.
So we have it, and then we lose it, and then we have it, and then we lose it.
Yeah, yep.
So.
Okay, Mr. Taggart saying, yep, it's awesome, thanks. Okay, great.
All right, so like you said, we're
Thanks
in
for
Kansas.
working on that, Mr. Coburn, as Woody lets it bounce over his head into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback on the kickoff, and so Lakota will come out and start on their own 35, 30, 35.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting because my
I'm
wife's
sorry, 20-yard line. I thought they moved it out further for high school.
20 normally.
Oh, okay. So they're on the 20. I apologize. Anyway, sorry we were in and out. So just to bring you guys up to speed real quick, the Red Knights march down on their opening drive. Keenan runs a 60-yard basically play. They hand off to him. He runs 60 yards into the end zone. Lakota comes down and scores to answer. It was 7-7. The ensuing kickoff, Boucher returns at 85 yards, and we're at 14-7 Red Knights as Matt's in the shotgun, trips to the right.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and put the gentleman in motion. They're going to do a nice little pitch off to number 11. He's going to take it, and he's going to get hit, and he gets probably maybe a yard on the play.
That's Whitty.
Is that Whitty?
Mm-hmm. Whitty's 11, 12 is Zender, and Matz is the quarterback.
Just to kind of give you a heads up, too, if you're watching and we do happen to go in and out, we are recording this game, too, as well. So as soon as if we do happen to go in and out, as soon as the game is over, we'll have that up fully for you. But right now, my wife's hand might get tired as she's holding the hot spot and not moving.
No, she can move. I told her that I would hold it, or I could put it in my pocket, just as long as it's not hitting the metal.
So here's Maz. Back in the shotgun, looks, handed it off to Whitty, fakes it to Whitty again as Maz keeps it, but he goes down in the backfield to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of texts now. Coach Fido and Weeger saying we're up and running, so good job, Mr. Coburn. Thanks.
Well, I will be honest with you. We're at Game 5, right? And this is the first issue we've had all year?
Yeah.
So we'll take it.
Yeah, and it's. I don't think. I mean, where we are,
it's just where we are.
See cell towers. I don't even know how we're getting a signal really, but we'll take it.
So it is 14-7 right now.
Yep.
Just to catch everybody up, 5:56 to play on the clock, or in the first quarter. 3rd down and 10. Maz.
Red Knights jump
on a hard count gets the Red Knights 2 jump, like you said.
Offside to the Red Knights.
So that's going to move them up 5. So instead of 3rd and 10, it's going to be a 3rd and 5.
5-yard penalty makes it a 3rd and 5.
So, I will be honest with you. I'm not exactly sure.
So I'm going to we had a couple texts. So Shane Keenan scored the first touchdown. He scampered 60 yards on a running play. And then Boucher scored the second touchdown for the Red Knights, 85-yard touchdown on the kickoff. So that's how we got to 14 for those of you guys who were asking.
And you'll be able to go back and watch the full game. As like I said, as the Raiders do take a timeout. And right now it looks like we're holding steady, which is a good thing. And let's hope. That's why we get paid the big bucks, pal.
Well, so anyway, shout out from Mrs. Silverthorne, who's watching, said, great job, thanks for making the journey so we can watch from T-Town. So we certainly appreciate that. Thank you. We enjoy broadcasting it no matter where we have to go. So.
Oh, because we had the issue. Yeah. What it is the stream automatically had on it, which I didn't know until I was looking at it, a stopper on it. Which means like if it loses the feed to the YouTube, it shuts down automatically.
Oh,
so that was one of the issues is because we were back up and running, but we were under something else.
Oh,
so I had to go in and change it back to Loka.
Okay,
I'm just wondering if anyone told Bob.
You're killing me with Loka.
Or
I live on the second floor. You know I can't let that go.
It now.
I can't let that go.
So it's all your fault.
Lakota, listen, you want to catch your breath? I can narrate this series if you want, but
I need a drink.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right in front of me. Go ahead.
Shotgun formation. Here we go. Matz looks back. He's going to throw it. It's going to fall incomplete as he tried to throw the out, and I believe that was Burley he was trying to get it to. It is. That's who he threw the touchdown to in the on their first drive. And so incomplete brings up a 4th and 5 in the punting situation as Zender goes back to kick, and it looks like Boucher back for the Red Knights to return. He's going to be standing at his own 40-yard line. Zender standing at his own 10 to kick it away. So I'm not sure. We'll see what kind of leg he has. As there's the snap. Low snap. He fields it. Oh, nice kick. It's going to – actually, Boucher going to field it at the 40 where he was standing. Makes a guy miss. He's at the 50, 40, still on his feet. He's got the seam. He's got the sideline. Oh, my gosh, he's gone. 10, 5. Oh, drug down from behind at the 3. But we got a flag in the backfield? I thought I saw it.
Oh, that was actually the field marker coming down to where he caught the ball. It was orange. I didn't – nope, there's no dirty laundry on the play, and that's where it's going to stand.
Yeah, I saw it initially. So Boucher almost returns another one as he gets down inside the 5-yard line as our special teams, man, have
getting
really,
the job done today.
Oh, man. So 1st and goal from the 4. Wow.
So here we go as Mick looks like he's going to go under center. Kinsey. Oh, collision in the backfield. Did they get the ball off to Zeb? They did, and here comes a flag pretty much thrown far from the back judge.
Like a lawn dart. So I got a couple stats here. Lakota, 7 rushes, 19 yards, 2 of 3 passing for 42 with a touchdown. Compliments of Mr. J.J. Liddick. We appreciate that. Who also employed his wife this game. So she's doing some stats too. So anyway, sorry. Looks like we got a penalty. Go ahead and take over.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding call on the Red Knights. That's going to back them up past the 10-yard line.
Yep.
And that's where the Red Knights are going to take over 1st and 10 or 1st and 14, or actually 1st and goal, to be honest. As Mick goes under, it's going to hand it off to Kinsey. As Kinsey kind of tries to shake and bake a little bit, but doesn't have a chance to get anywhere. Is maybe just back to the original or to the regular line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Zeb trying to get it off the right side, and it actually just a good job filling gaps by Lakota. Is really not a lot of room to run there. So 2nd and 14 now.
So here we go as Mick goes under center. Looks, fakes it, and is going to hand it off It's going to be to Zane Kinsey as he just gets tripped up by number 11 for the Raiders. That's Austin Whitty.
So, man, he was off to the races there. It almost looked like he was going to bust that one as he had the end. Nice job on the seal blocks to free that end by everybody on the left side of that, including receivers from the Red Knights. And just a shoestring tackle, man. He was going to get into the end zone. As that was a nice design play. But nonetheless, we've now at a 3rd and goal from the 9.
Yeah, 3:40 in counting here to play in the end of the first quarter. 3rd down and 9. Mick in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Bowser. Bowser's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit down to about the 5-yard line.
Number 2, Dominic Bowser.
They're going to actually mark him at the 7. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Red Knights. Now, one of the things is
4th and goal from the 8. Correct, the 7.
So we're going to get a timeout from the Red Knights. They're going to talk about this one as this is a big play. This will put us up 2 scores.
Well, the thing is, too, you also have Keenan that can kick from there, pal. So the question is, you're already up 14-7. Do you go ahead and try it? It's early in the first quarter. Do you let Keenan kick the ball for the extra point or for the 3 points?
I would probably try it.
Ball's on the 7-yard line. You
mean,
have really nothing to lose right now. It's still the first quarter.
Right. I mean, he can definitely boot it that far. It's not, I mean, you're 7, so you back up 7, so what, 24 yard?
Yeah.
Field goal? He's got that.
He has the leg to do it.
Oh, yeah, he's got the leg. Does he have the accuracy? I don't know. I mean, we're not there in practice, so I couldn't tell you that. I mean, if I knew from practice, I probably would.
And it would be actually really good practice, too,
right?
With the pressure in a game situation.
We're going to go for it.
But we are going to go for it.
Yeah,
You're right.
You can tell there's nobody going to dropping back to hold as we're going. Looks like a
quad set.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave Mick all by himself in the backfield. Puts Kinsey in motion. Looking. Going to throw it over to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to take it, put his head down, and runs, and he's going to get in for a Red Knight touchdown.
Number 6, Aiden Mick to number 18, Spencer Moore.
So,
For trial session.
all right, so here we go. Red Knights score again, and we got a missed field goal here as we got a bad exchange, and the Red Knights are fail on the extra point. So it's going to remain 20-7.
Make your way to the flagpole to pick up your kids. First and second grade cheerleaders, be ready down by the north end of the stadium.
Who called that last time?
All right, so Red Knights 20, Lakota 7. Toronto 7 rushes for 79 yards and a touchdown. Keenan had 60 of those, if I'm not mistaken, on the opening drive as the sun now has set here at Lakota. Pretty sunset, boy. As I realize we're buffering in and out, we are back up and running. Please bear with us for this broadcast as it's a little different up here. So anyway, here we go. Keenan set the kick. Whitty back deep. It's going to be fielded up by Burley, who makes a guy miss at the 30. He's got the sideline. He's up to the 40 and tackled there as Burley tiptoes his way down the sideline for about a 15-yard return up to the Lakota 40-yard line. And they will put the ball in play right there, Mr. Coburn.
on the Raider 40.
Thanks for working so hard, man. This is crazy, is it not?
This is nuts. I feel bad for my wife who's sitting in front of us holding literally the hotspot in the air.
I know.
As I'm trying to get everything set running here. I have, it looks like it's running, then it goes down for a minute, but bear with us. We're trying really hard out here with 2:50 here to play in the first quarter. 20-7 right now, Red Knights. As Lakota takes over. 1st and 10. Ball sitting right here on the 40-yard line. Maz in the shotgun formation. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. And we're going to get a timeout, Red Knights.
So that's the Red Knights' second timeout, is it not? I believe it is, and they'll have one left for this half.
Can I be honest with you?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, they took, yeah. So that's fine. I mean, I think that it is, and so that'll leave them one for the remainder of this half. And again, if you're just tuning in, we certainly appreciate it. Our signal is buffering a little bit. Mr. Coburn is doing everything he can to stay on the air.
Like, to be honest with you, just because of where we are, it's,
Yeah.
you know.
So we appreciate your patience, and like I said, this is out in like the middle of nowhere.
I'm sorry. Normally JJ shows me a paper and it normally has
No,
stats
this
on
says,
it.
yeah.
Now I am actually seeing where it says something else here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freezing on us as well.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Mats. Handoff. Whitty. Left side makes a guy miss, gets back to last scrimmage, and just maybe a yard more where he's dropped as he crosses that 40 to the 41. Short gain on the play of about 1. Maybe 1.5. They're going to call it 2 on the scoreboard, so we'll call it 2. Second
Works
8
for me.
now. Yep, second 8 ball on the 42. I didn't think he got quite that far, but hey, it's okay. As I think we're back up and running now.
We're good. Good, beautiful. 2:15 here. As Matt takes it. Looks, he's going to throw
God,
wide
blown
open. Blown coverage. He's going to be caught. 20, 15, 10, 5. And it's going to go into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Yeah, that's Hovis. No, that's number 24, Ben Hovis. Blown coverage as nobody had him off the line. And an easy pitch and catch. That's as easy as it gets in the game of football. Uncovered man, so you just don't want to. Sometimes it's harder. You don't want to overthrow it. I mean, it's a little bit of pressure on that throw, but he delivers, and so Lakota comes back. The Raiders now within a score of the Red Knights. The all-important extra point here as number 9 Streaker looks to kick it. Your holder, number 6 Dussel. There's a snap, low snap, handled, up, and it is good. And boy, he can kick. So now we're back to a one-score game as Lakota holds the Red Knights. Remember, that started as a 1st and goal from the 4. The game just changes sometimes so quick. And now Lakota within one score, back to 20-14 Red Knights. 2:03 to go here in the first quarter.
Hey. So
we got 8 rushes now, 21 yards for Lakota. 2 touchdowns, 100 yards passing, 3 of 4 in the air for 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. As Lakota, thank you, Mr. Liddick. He keeps us, him and his wife tonight, delivering the stats for us. We appreciate them. And so the Red Knights here find themselves up by 6. A chance to add to it. Got to answer that. All right, so here we go. And Streaker looking to kick. Back deep to your usual Kinsey. And Boucher for the Red Knights. Each standing on their 10-yard line, maybe 11. The streaker set to kick this one off to the Red Knights. Low kick, fielded by Kinsey inside the 15. He's going to go straight up the middle. He gets across the 25 and instantly tackled there. Good coverage that time by Lakota. And here comes the Red Knight offense.
So with a minute 58 here, we're going to see them again.
Ball be placed on the Red Knight 26-yard line. First down.
So here we go. Looking. Looks like it's a wildcat formation. It's going to be a direct snap. He's going to get it, try to go up the middle, but it's going to be pretty much stuffed. Not going to be able to go anywhere as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, nowhere to run. He actually started to go to the outside. And he cut it back up in and got tackled because he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
So 1:26 here to play in the first. 2014 Red Knights. Staying in that same formation. Nothing really truly changes, pal.
Right.
Except we're going to do 2 double motion. Now we're just going to reverse it to the other side. That's all we're doing. Snap it right to Keenan. Keenan's going to try to get to the outside, but the Raiders do a really, really nice job of gang tackling and might have actually lost one on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Yeah, direct snap to Keenan, trying to get him around the end, and then just gang tackled by Lakota. But that's how you have to bring Keenan down.
Agreed.
It took 3 or 4 of them, but they did it. And so no gain on the play. Red Knights in a 3rd and long as we're inside the minute now, Mark. Coming up about a half minute to go here in the first.
Yep, we're now directly at 30 seconds here to play in the first. Twins to the right. Now it's Twins to the left. It's a quad set as going to leave Mick by himself as he's going to roll to the right. Looking to throw downfield. He has a man, and it's going to be incomplete to bring up 4th down with 18 seconds here to go in the first.
I think that was Cam Baker, number 5. He overthrew as low snap. A good job by Mick to even field that one. And luckily he had a little bit of time to roll out of there before pressure came. So he rolled out. We do have a flag on the play. Lakota kind of walking back. Is it going to be interference? I don't
might be.
know. The Red Knights up close to the sticks. Let's see what they call. Not totally sure here.
I'm looking for the official.
Yeah,
I can't even see. Oh, he's talking.
He's talking to the Red Knights to see what they want to do. So it's probably on Lakota. Just looking at where people are on the field right now. Not totally sure. As
Pass interference on the
they are going to call pass interference. So pass interference on Lakota gives the Red Knights a 1st down across the 40 to the 41-yard line, their own 41. And a fresh set of downs here for the Red Knights. 18 seconds to go here in the first. Shotgun formation, Twins to the left. As Mick, and now we're going to get a false start on the Red Knights. Quick flag backs them up 5. And if you hear a little hooting and hollering, we are on Lakota's side of the field.
Penalty makes it a 1st and 15.
So that'll back them up 5. 1st and 15 now, same formation as Mick calls the signals from the shotgun. There's a snap, handoff, Kinsey right side. Makes the guy miss at the 40 and gets up about 2-yard gain where he's tackled up around the 43-yard line. Short gain on the play of about 2, bringing up a 2nd down and 13. Oh, we back up and running now. I don't know why it keeps going off, but it does.
The end of the first quarter, your score is Toronto 20, Lakota 14.
So that'll be the end of the first quarter as the Red Knights end the first quarter up 6, 20-14.
Let's take a break for a second if we can. We'll get and try to get back a little.
Well, I just got a couple stats for you. You can take a breather. Okay. So Zane Kinsey, 2 rushes, 19 yards. Oh, 6 rushes for 19 yards. Okay. And Keenan has 2 rushes for 60 yards. So we have a total of about 79 yards on the ground. 81. Boucher had a 2-yard run, yeah. All right, so 81 on the ground for the Red Knights as they ready to start the second quarter here. 20-14 Knights as the Red Knights in a second and 13. As Mick in the shotgun formation. Zane Kinsey to his left in a sidecar. We got Trips to the right. Ball signaled ready for play, and here we go. We're going to put Boucher and Cam Baker in motion, switch them to the other side of the field. There's a snap. A little pump fake by Mick. Going to set up a screen in the middle to Keenan. Keenan's going to catch it at the 40. Still on his feet trying to make guys miss, but gang tackled. Wow. At the 40, short gain of about 1 as they try to set up that middle screen to Keenan.
Brought down by number 50, Kinsey Belsel, number 62, Spencer Franks. Making a 3rd and 11.
So now that's a 3rd and 11 as we only pick up a couple yards on the play. What, we down again?
No, we're it just keeps going yellow to red. I might as well just take the headset off and relax, pal. So I apologize.
No, I mean, are we up or no?
Oh, yeah, we're up. So here we go. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Putting Kinsey in motion. There's a snap. Looking downfield. Has a man. It's going to be Keenan as he jumps over and almost tips it into his hands, but it's going to fall incomplete, as that's going to bring up 4th down for the Red Knights.
Nicely thrown ball, and actually good defense that time. It was batted up. Keenan almost still came down with it. We've seen him catch one like that, a couple games ago,
yep.
You know?
Absolutely.
But it does fall incomplete, forcing a punt from the Red Knights as Whitty goes back to his own 20-yard line, and Keenan looking to kick from his 30. By the time he takes a couple steps forward, maybe the 32, but we'll call it the 30. Snap, Keenan, 1 step, high kick.
Nice boot.
As Whitty comes up, waves people off, takes a huge Red Knight bounce, then goes straight left, inside the 30, down at about the 27.
And that's where the Raiders are going to take over 1st and 10 right there with 10:47 here to play. I am going to tell you this. I did pull the lower thirds, trying to maybe think that might take some of the stuff off of it a little bit, but I'm going to, as much as I can, to give you the score and the time as much as I possibly can. So it's kind of like going back to radio
we
style.
don't have the score?
Well, as of right now, I pulled it because I'm wondering if it's taking some of the feed off of the.
Oh, could be.
Adding another one.
Yeah, we need as minimal congestion on there as possible.
So right now, knock on wood, we're hoping. So 10:47 here, 2014 Red Knights. Raiders ball, as Maz is in the shotgun, double sidecar. He's going to fake it. He's going to just keep it himself as he follows the blocker and tries to get to the outside. It's not going to get many, though, as the nice defensive line tackle. I believe it was
Zeb Kinsey was in there.
Kinsey.
Yeah, Zeb was one of them, but we had a few of them in there. I think Ashton Ellis.
That's who I was trying to remember the name.
Yeah, 74.
What a night.
They move him around from different spots, you know.
So 10-18 and counting here, 2014 Red Knights. 2nd down and 7. Ball sitting right around the 30-yard line of the Raiders. Maz in shotgun, sidecars Whitty. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Maz just going to take it and follow his blockers as he goes around the end, and he's going to get tackled.
Wow. What a nice job. Listen, I'm
Baker.
going to tell you right now, Cam Baker played that extremely well. He was blocked to the outside initially, shedded the block, but didn't give up on the play, even though Metz was just past him, and he came back from the backside and tackled him. So before he could get a head of steam going. So good job that time. Good discipline that time by Mr. Baker.
9:30 here to play in the second quarter, 20-14. As Maz is going to still stay in the shotgun. Matt's, and like I said, Whitty's a sidecar. It's a quad set. He's going to look to throw. He's going to try to throw deep. He has an arm on him, and he has a receiver and just barely overthrows him.
I think that's Sloaney. They had a little that down and the out and up move. You know what I mean? Where you got a good shoulder fake there from Matz, and Burley ran by Sloaney. Sloaney put the Jets on, try to catch up. Ball slightly overthrown, but he did have a step on Sloaney.
Burley was pretty fast coming out of the gate.
Right
off that line of scrimmage.
I believe that's Logan, number 3, is it not? Logan Sloan?
It is.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, hey, good for us. Punting situation. Back deep for the Red Knights is Boucher, standing at his 33.
So Zenger set to get the ball from the center. There's the snap. There's the punt.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be a nice punt. It's going to be taken right at the 29-yard line, and a nice open field tackle by Whitty.
Yeah. So, bang, bang play right there. Those always make me nervous because, fumble or something. Like, he got hit just right after. I mean, bang, bang, right after he caught it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Boucher, a dangerous returnman. He's proven it twice tonight. Once on a kickoff and almost returned another one. Remember, he got drugged back from behind. But he got down to the 4 on a punt. So
9:05 here to play in the second quarter, 20-14. As Mick is in shotgun. Fakes it to Keenan. He's going to try to keep it, but he's going to have a sacked by number 62 for the Raiders.
Spencer Franks.
He was by himself, and it was an open field tackle.
Yeah, he was in the backfield pretty quick. Mick didn't even see him coming, and was designed roll out there. I tracked him down from the backside. Big loss of 6.
So it's going to be second down and 16 for the Red Knights. 8:35 in counting here in the second quarter. Red Knights are going to come out and go trips to the left. Shotgun formation. Looks going to be a quick throw. It's going to be caught by Bowser, as Bowser's going to catch it and get out around the 38, 39-yard line to bring up third down and short.
All right, 8:14 to go. 20-14 if you're just tuning in. Red Knights. 8:14 to go in the second. 20-14 Red Knights.
So here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Red Knights. Going to look. It's going to be right to Keenan. It's going to kind of slip out of Keenan's hand, but he's going to put his head down and run right up the middle. He's going to be close to the sticks pile. It's going to be close, depending on where they mark it, and it's going to be first down Red Knights.
Good enough for the move, right? We'll
Absolutely.
take it. Keep the chains going. Keep the ball. Let's go march this down about 6 minutes. 7-minute drive. We're punching in at the end. Red Knights did get the ball first, so Lakota will get it first in the second half.
7:57 in counting. 20-14 Red Knights, as they're going to go ahead and do a little switcheroo and hand it to Kinsey. He's going to get to the outside. He turns on the Jets. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. No one's going to be able to catch him as he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Number 15, Zane Kinsey, for a Red Knight touchdown.
Man, does he have some speed going around the corner.
So, nice job, man. I tell you what, he does have speed around the corner. Good blocking up front by the Red Knights. Kinsey finds a seam and then busts it to the outside. Turns the Jets on, gets to the next level, and he is gone. And so the Red Knights, much needed score there, as the last two were basically punting. Possessions. This time we score. Keenan looked to kick the extra point here, and I think Dickinson's holding.
So there's a snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. So with 7:45 here to play in the second quarter, score goes now Red Knights 27, the Raiders 14.
Nice drive. It'd be nice to chew a little more clock, but hey, we'll take it.
True.
I mean, you can't ever deny a touchdown, right?
Absolutely not. Especially
So-
with the speed that he has down the sideline. As soon as he breaks open, unbelievable. 7:45 here to play in the second quarter, 27-14.
Red Knights getting the job done. That's Kinsey. Kinsey has 7 rushes, 78 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And we have 136 on the ground with 13. And we Mick 2 for 2, 26 yards with a touchdown. So firing on all cylinders right now in this first half. Oh, hang on. It is. Oh, no touchdown. Sorry. No touchdown for no passing touchdown. Liddick hosed me over that time. No, yeah. Oh, man, I don't want to start an inner feud here between the wife and husband. So, one of you. Anyway, so that being said, no touchdown, but Mick is 2 for 26, 136 yards on the ground. As Red Knights kick one really short, it's going to be just falled upon. As a little squib kick, Cody Biddle just falls on it for Lakota. So the Raiders will take over here on their own 35-yard line, down 13 as the Red Knights just scored on their last possession to go up 27-14.
So here we go. Is Maz back in the shotgun? He's going to look to roll to his right. Look, he gets rid of it. He has a man wide open again. It's number 24. He's going to catch it. He's going to stop and crowd backfield as he's going to go to the 10, and he's going to get tripped up as he crosses the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. And that's going to be good for a Raider Raider first down and a whole lot more, pal.
Yeah, they've run that play. Last time it was overthrown. This time it wasn't. Good pitch and catch. Good saving tackle by Kinsey and Sloaney. Was that right? And saving the touchdown. So let's go make them earn this next 9 yards, maybe even hold them out.
So a 7:23. Raiders are inside the 10-yard line, first and goal. 27-14. Nothing really truly changes as he's in the shotgun formation. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Sidecars Whitty. He's just going to follow Whitty up the middle. Kind of shakes and bakes a little bit and gets it down to the 5.
All right. Nice job. Short gain on the play of about 4. As Fancher in on that tackle. Lakota knocking on the door. This may be a shootout tonight.
Back and forth.
It is a lot of back and forth. Yep. Both teams seem to be pretty evenly matched.
6:40 here to go in the second quarter. 27-14 as Lakota comes to the line. Raiders runs trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. As Matt's looking to throw. Rolls out, sidesteps, keeps the ball, fumbles, loses it. Flag on the play.
They got a flag. They're going to say
It's gonna
Red
be
Knight
Red
ball.
Knight's ball.
Yeah. There's the signal. Red Knights get it. What a turnover.
You know what? That must have come out of his pocket and put back away because he picked it. Oh, you know what? That was a ball marker.
Oh, he must not have a bean bag. Usually you have a little bean bag.
Toss.
He's either that or his is colored like orange or yellow. You know what I mean? So what a turnover right there. The Red Knights pick up a great opportunity here as ball stripped from Matz's hands and recovered by the Red Knights.
So here we go in shotgun formation. Looks going to hand it off to Kinsey. He's going to try to get to the outside, but he's tackled right there by number 50 for the Raiders. And that's Dussel.
Number 12.
That was actually Zeb Kinsey. We have two of them, as you know. Zane scored on the last giant run. This time his brother, Zeb, gets the call, picks up 3 on the left side of the Red Knights. Red Knights chewing up a little bit of clock here as well.
So Red Knights come out. They're going to go twins to the bottom of the screen. Single receiver to the top of the screen. Puts Cam Baker into motion. Going to hand the ball off. And it's going to be a fumble on the play, and the Raiders are going to get it.
Wow, what a turn of events. So the Red Knights
Placed on the Red Knights 7-yard line. First and goal, Raiders. L-A-K.
So 5:33 here to play. 27-14 Red Knights. And now the Raiders are going to have a chance to get into the end zone here before second quarter is over. Going really far out here as they're putting single receivers on both sides. Maz in the shotgun. Looks. Hands it off. Looks like Whitty's going to try to get to the outside. He's going to dive for the end zone, and he gets in for a Raider touchdown.
Well, just a hard run to the outside, well blocked, and he actually got some speed. Got a little momentum going there, was able to lower his shoulder and get into the end zone. Like I said, this is a back and forth game tonight, man. So don't turn off your set. This game changes quickly. I mean, we get a fumble, right? We catch a fumble. 2 plays later, we fumble. They're back in business, and then they score. So
just going to be a striker to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. So with 5:28 here to play in the second quarter, the score, Red Knights 27, Raiders 21.
Wow. Lakota's total yards running, they got 33 yards on 13 carries with a touchdown. Passing their 4 of 6 for 156 and 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
So, yeah, more success through the air. Red Knights doing a good job stopping that run mostly. They've had 2 big pass plays. One totally blown coverage from the Red Knights, which was 50-some yards. And then the one we saw on that previous drive before the fumble that they just scored on.
Well, I'm telling you what, Maz has a nice arm.
He does.
I mean, he can pretty much fling it downfield, which
does.
we've seen it quite a few times today. Or tonight, I should say.
Oh, yeah, he can throw it. He's pretty accurate with it. So,
So 5:28 here to play in the second quarter. 27-21 Red Knights here. As we in the second quarter. And we're just waiting here to get the kickoff.
we are. Still got 5 minutes. I mean, this is
The first quarter flew for me. But then again, I've been running around. You know what I mean?
well, listen, this is everything we can do to stay online today. And
And once again, we are recording the game too as well. So once we are able to get back to some signal, we'll make sure we have the whole entire game, as it's a nice little squib kick. It's going to be taken by number 22 for the Red Knights. He's going to kind of shake a little bit and then finally get taken down inside the 30, probably about the 34-yard line, and that was
Number 22,
Aiden Philby.
Brought down by number 1, Cody Paul. Number 13, Cody Good. Ball is placed on the Red Knights 34-yard line. first down.
All right, so here we go. Trips to the right, or I'm sorry, twins to the right. Mick and shotgun. There's a snap, pump fake. Mick looking. He's going to scramble out, flushed out of the pocket. Still looking downfield. That's one fly. It is intercepted or no? It is incomplete. As ball intended, we had two receivers in the area. Keenan being one, but broken up. I think the intended for Keenan is it was broken up by Burley, so incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Red Knights. So here we go. Shotgun formation.
They're going to hand the ball off, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as the front line for the Raiders did a nice job. As Kinsey was the running back.
So
if you are tuned in and you were watching on the TV,
there might be an issue. We're working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that feed. I think it's playing last week's game still.
Yeah,
So,
because what happens
I
when
think
the
it's the wrong-
feed goes off,
Right,
it
it
automatically
stopped it.
starts playing.
Yep. There's a snap, handoff
It's going
left
to be
side,
right off.
up across the 40 to the 43-yard line goes Kinsey.
Number 24, Ben Hodges, makes a 4th and about.
So 4th and 2,
Close to mid.
maybe 3.
Yeah, I mean we're getting. Do we punt? Do we go?
4:16 and
Still a
counting here
lot
though in
of
the
time.
second quarter.
Still a lot of time. Yeah.
27-21, which has been a really good game here so far. Snap. It's just going to be taken right up the middle, and Lakota's defense is right there, but that's not going to stop his penetration as he looks like he gets across and gets in for a Red Knight first down, and he does.
I'm going to tell you, that was some hard running that time. Holy cow. A little bit of help from the line pushing. He was hit 2 yards behind the stick. He was hit 2 yards behind and then just kept driving, kept the legs pumping. And next thing you know, we got a first down. How about that?
Unbelievable. So here we go. Comes back up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. He's going to fake it. He's going to actually hand it off to Bowser this time as he goes to the left side. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, stays on his feet and tiptoes the sideline and finally goes out of bounds.
Number 2, Dominic Boucher on the carry. Push out of bounds by number 14, Cameron Burley.
So that's probably maybe about a gain of 6 on them. So on the play, so it brings up 2nd and 4, 3:34 here on the clock in the second quarter, 27-21. Once again, as Red Knights are going to kind of change sides here a little bit. Snap is going to be right to Kinsey. Flag comes flying down.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a false start on the Red Knights.
Mm-hmm.
When we did that shifting, we weren't set for a second.
It's going to be a legal procedure.
I think we're going to have a guy in motion for sure. They're going to back that up. Yep. It's going to be a legal procedure. Not quite set as we snap that ball.
Legal shift on the Red Knights.
So that's going to back them right up almost to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Red Knights. 3:28 here to play in the second quarter, 27-21. So here we go. Twins to the right. Looks to throw, but he's going to throw over. Actually, it was sent to be a screen, and the Raiders read it and just batted it down, pal.
Yeah, they had a jailbreak. They let it through. Those guys able to recognize that and jump up and bat that one down before it ever got started. So now the Red Knights in a 3rd and long situation, which not necessarily something you want to be in, but ball is out close to midfield, so we went for it last time. If we don't get it, I mean, there's a whole bunch of, hopefully we get it here and don't have to make that decision.
So we're going to see what happens here. As we got Twins to the left. As we put in motion, we're going to get
I think we're going to
stoppage.
get a timeout. We are. All right, so we got a timeout from the Red Knights here. We're going to talk about this one. I believe that's their third and final timeout of the half.
So
And
3:17 here to play, pal.
yeah,
27-21, and which has been a really, really good game here at Lakota.
It's been a lot of back and forth. Red Knights had just the extra stop and the touchdown return, or the kickoff return, separating the two teams. We do have one missed extra point, which could end up being a difference maker. You know what I mean?
I agree.
That 1 point. I mean, right now it's a 6-point lead, not a 7-point lead, and so who knows down the road and late in the fourth, a couple minutes to go in the game, and they score. We tie it up with 6. They kick the extra point. We're down 1. Don't know how that's going to play out yet. We hope it doesn't become a factor, right? But the Red Knights here in an important play of this half. 3rd and 9. Ball in their own 46. Got to get all the way to the 45 of Lakota.
So Twins to the right. Nope, we're going to move Keenan back over. There's some little bit of confusion. That's Cam Baker. And now also Kinsey. So we're going to put Mick all by himself as he looks to throw. Mick getting some pressure on him to run to the outside. And there's really nothing he can do except pretty much almost run out of bounds. And he's going to lose a couple of yards on that to bring up 4th down, pal.
Yeah, it was just good coverage. Nowhere to go with the ball. Red Knights had a lot of time getting that one off. Guys running around different spots, and I was worried we were going to get a 25-second, but we did not. We got the play off. And then just good coverage by Lakota, and nowhere to go with the ball. Mick does a smart thing, runs out of bounds. Let Keenan boot one deep, and put the defense on the field.
3:10 here to play in the second quarter as Keenan set ready to punt. Snap as Keenan punts it away. Nice punt once again by Keenan as he's going to take it at the 20. He's going to just kind of shake a tackler off as Whitty's going to keep it, stays on his feet, and then just trips. Affasaloni pretty much kind of shoelace tackled him and had him trip back there.
So he about a 15-yard return. So 65 yards for Lakota here to see if they can get in the end zone. Now, it does look like they have a good field goal kicker because those extra points are down the middle. The soccer style, they look textbook, right? Plenty of height on him, plenty of distance. So not sure what his range is, but it looks like they do have a kicker. As they'll start this drive at their own 35-yard line, shotgun formation, 2 side cards, and as Matz barks the orders.
As he looks, he's just going to kind of pretty much run it right up the middle, and Red Knight's front line was there, which happened to be number 11, Jason Nett.
But not until he gained about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. We're going to call it 3. So 2nd and 7 now. Ball just short of the 40.
2:35 here and counting in the second quarter, 27-21. There's a snap. He's going to look to throw the outside. It's going to be Whitty, but a nice job right there.
Ooh.
I believe that's Baker, correct?
It is. Baker read that. I thought he had a pick. All right, nice job on his corner position. Read that play the whole way. Looked like he stepped right in front of it. But somehow Lakota wrestles it away, but it is a loss of about 2.
So that brings up 3rd down and 8. 2 minutes here to play in the second quarter. 27-21, Red Knights. As Maz looks to throw. He has the arm. He's going to have to step up inside the pocket. He has some room to run, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Crosses the 50, 45. He's going to just run out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Raider first down.
Well, you got to give Matt's credit there because good coverage by the Red Knights in the secondary. Nowhere to go with the ball. He shows he has a little bit of speed there. Not a little bit. He's got a lot of speed as he gets around the end, turns on the jets, and then avoids the hit at the end by just stepping out of bounds as I think Mick was coming to hit him or tackle him or whatever. But they are across midfield into Red Knight territory, Richie.
1:44 here to play in the second quarter. Still 27-21 Red Knights as Mad's back in the shotgun. Looking. He's going to hand it right off to Whitty. Whitty's going to keep his head down, bounce off a defensive player, and as he crosses the 30-yard line, that's going to bring it close to the sticks, and it's going to be good enough for a Raider first down.
Yeah, they got a little bit of ground game going. They had much more passing yards up until this drive. They seem to have found a little bit of rhythm on the ground now as Zender that time runs for a chunk of yardage. 1st and 10 now, shotgun formation, twins to the right.
As he's looking, he's just going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle. He's going to keep his feet moving as he gets crossed the 25-yard line. Still about a minute, 5 seconds.
I think we're going to
and they're going to get a timeout.
I think we're going to get a timeout, yep, by Lakota with 1:04 to go here in the first half. They're down 6. They're driving. They're going to have about a 2nd and 5. Ball all the way into Red Knight territory down to, we're going to say, the 25-ish, right?
Yep.
So, good timeout. I think that's their first timeout of the game. Second?
I believe it's their second.
Okay. Well, they still have at least one left, maybe 2. So, big defensive stand here. Red Knights would be good to get a takeaway, like a turnover or something. But, I mean, right now the Lakota Raiders are marching. As we have a barn burner here at Lakota.
I'm telling you what. I'm just kind of looking around here during this timeout, just kind of taking some, like a breath and stuff like that, and look up, and that moon is really nice out
here. It is. It's pretty. And there ain't any trees out here to block it, so
no.
You can see it from 10 miles. I mean, probably everywhere in this area.
So here we go. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left for the Raiders as Motts gets it. He's going to look. He's going to throw downfield. He has a man. He's going to kind of sidestep. It's going to be number 24 who catches it. It goes into the end zone for the Raiders. Touchdown.
I tell you, good body control that time by Lakota, and actually well defended until the last second as Lakota brings that down.
Levis.
It actually was a nice thrown ball, just a fade route down the sideline, basically a jump ball, and that time they win, and he brings it down, and we're tied at 27. Now here's that extra point I'm talking about, right? He makes it, we're down 1. Is that missed extra point going to come back to bite us? I don't know.
We'll find out as this time they're going to bring in Stricker to kick the extra point. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's going to be up, and it is good. So with 58 seconds here to play in the second quarter, the score, the Raiders 28, your Red Knights 27.
Wow. We got a barn burner, man. Maybe that'll keep me up for the ride home. Because
what time is it?
It is 8:15.
So let's send it over to our friend. Do you have some stats from Mr. JJ?
I do. It looks like Lakota in the air now has 185 yards, 6 of 8, 3 touchdowns. And they have 17 rushes for 74 yards with a touchdown. So a little more evenly balanced as they find a rhythm offensively. So the Red Knights still 58 seconds to go, but they don't have any timeouts. And I think Lakota has 1. Not sure that's going to be an issue, but go ahead.
So there's only 58 seconds here to play in the second quarter. The Raiders are up by 1, 28-27. As you look, who's deep back for the Red Knights, Bowser and Kinsey.
So they have not kicked it deep for a little while, trying to keep the ball away from Boucher.
Smart idea.
He has 1 return for a touchdown, 85-yarder. Squibber on the ground, going to be picked up by Kinsey as he
trips,
hits it
buffs it a little bit. As he picks it up, he's going to just keep his head running, and he takes it over the 20-yard line to the 21. Sorry, pal.
No, you're good. I thought you were looking down. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
As we are trying it's back. It reminds me back in the day broadcasting this that, back when you had antennas instead of like cable and you had to twist you're holding your arm out and the antenna this way, and then you move your elbow and all these different positions to try and get a signal. It's kind of what we're doing here.
I'm just kind of glad no one has a camera to be able to point it on me right now.
Yeah.
As trips to the right, looking to throw. He's going to throw all the way down. It's going to be just short as he tried to go to Keenan. It's going to be incomplete pass. 49 seconds here to play in the second.
Ball a little low. Keenan went down to get it and just kind of went through his hands. Incomplete. So the thing about that is it stops the clock. I'm not sure that's going to be an issue. I mean, that's good for us because we don't have any timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't pick up a first down, it may be bad because we're going to give them a little bit of time
with the ball.
And who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. We got trips now.
Yeah, trips to the right. Single receiver to the left, looking to throw. He's going to roll to the right. He has some time. He's going to look down. He's just going to throw it. He has a man. He's going to get tripped up over. It's going to be Baker.
It's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be an incomplete pass.
It is.
I was sitting here looking to see if anything was going to be thrown, and it wasn't.
So incomplete. Baker actually lost his footing. So, again, I think Lakota's made an adjustment in the secondary. They're not letting anybody go deep behind them. They're running stride for stride, and it kind of closed it up on Mick a little bit. Not a lot of places to go with the ball, and just call that a good coverage.
Absolutely. 41 seconds here to go in the second quarter. 28-27 Raiders. Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Sidecar is going to be Kinsey. They're going to give it to Kinsey, but then they're going to give it to Bowser going the other way. Didn't look like they kind of fell for it as he gets tackled. Not too far away from the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. So it's going to be fourth down.
It's a fourth and about 7. Timeout, Raiders.
All right, so Raiders
take
called
their
it
last time.
They do, which I thought they might, and so that should be their last timeout with 32 seconds to go here in the first half. Now, the all-important kick, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got to have a good snap, good catch, good kick, and kind of run this one out. Now both teams out of timeouts, and so 32 seconds should go pretty quick, which I hope it does because
well,
I was hoping to get this game over by about 9:30, and it's already almost 20 after 8.
When you're looking at this right now, Stricker does have a leg on him that we've already seen so far this game.
Yeah.
For the Raiders. So I'm kind of wondering right now what his distance is.
Yeah,
I
don't know. And they may be thinking that because his extra points looks like he's got at least a 35-yarder in him.
Agreed.
I mean, he's booting it way over them stands, and the stands are 15 yards behind the goalpost, which is 10 yards deep in the end zone, which is,
But you can't say anything because that's why Keenan has a really nice punt leg. No one's blowing the whistle.
That was weird. Like, his knee was down. He was tackled by Mick, but no whistle, and they kind of stood up and looked at each other as people were still kind of running down. And then it looked like maybe he was going to start to run, and then you heard the whistle, and it blew it dead. That was a weird play.
But here the Raiders are going to take over, though, now first and 10. Ball now sitting on the 35-yard line. 23 seconds here on the clock to play in the second quarter. 28-27 Raiders over the Red Knights right now. So here we go. Nothing's really going to change for them as they're going to go ahead and keep the trips to the right for them, top of your screen. Matson shotgun looking. Has a man. It's going to be thrown for Whitting. He's going to dive, and it's just going to become incomplete as it goes through his hands.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw because that was stride for stride, a shadow. We were on him like glue, I'm going to tell you, and he threw it just out front. On the only spot you could throw that ball. Pretty looking play, but not able to corral it. But it does stop the clock with 18 seconds to go on the incomplete pass.
Matt's 6 foot 180 and is a senior for the Raiders. As he's going to be in a shotgun with a double sidecar. Twins to the right. looking. Looks like it's going to be just a design run by Mads as he falls down.
Nice job by Ashton Ellis. He's going to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of at least one, maybe two.
7 on the clock.
And I think that's going to do it.
Agreed. And that's going to be the end of the first half with the score. The Raiders 28, your Red Knights 27. Coming up at halftime, it's the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band and the Raider High School Marching Band will take the field too as well. All that and a lot more. You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K9 Network.
up represents some Frankie Valley and the Four Season Hits, featured in the Broadway show, Jersey Boys.
Then you're yelling out numbers. I'm like, what? I think you guys. Oh, no, I'll try.
We've got chills with this last song tonight, featuring the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band drumline. Here is Grease Lightning. Ladies and gentlemen, the Troy High School Redneck Marching Band. The Troy High School Redneck Marching Band is under the direction of band director, Miss Lakota, assisted by Eric Truck, further instructor, Kevin Mother, and percussion instructor, Miss Andrea McKibben. We thank you for your attention this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mrs. Stephanie Brower and led on the field by Field Commander Jenna Juarez, I'm proud to present 2021 Lakota High School Raider Marching Band. Tonight's show features songs that were on the radio when my daughters Carly and Karis beat me out to my car and turned off my talk radio. Up first is the 2007 song from Fingers 11, a Canadian alternative rock band, which also was a WWE signature move back in the day, Paralyzer. Although I still don't understand the dress of meat she wore, I have to admit this 2008 Lady Gaga track, Copper, does make you want to dance. The band finished tonight's show with a 2008 hit from Rihanna. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raider Marching Band. I have the 50-50 here, worth $348. It's an orange ticket, 176617. 176617.
And welcome back here to Lakota as your Red Knights down 28-27. We got 1 half to go. 1 in the books and 1 half to go. The Red Knights are going to be kicking off. They did receive first in the first half, and so now Lakota will get the ball first in the second half as Keenan looks to boot one for the Red Knights. As the Red Knights and Keenan looking to put the ball in motion. Deep kick down the sideline, and does it go out? No. Oh, yes, he does mark it. The kick is going to go out of bounds at about the 3-4 yard line. So it's going to be a penalty on the Red Knights.
Legal procedure.
So the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line of the Raiders. And we are ready to get the second half underway here at Lakota on a beautiful night, almost a full moon. Very comfortable, warm, clear. And what a barn burner we got here, a 1-point game after 1 half of play as Lakota breaks the huddle. And here comes Matz with a sidecar, and I'm thinking that's Zender. There's a snap, looking to throw, complete to number 14, Burley, out across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and that will be enough for a first down.
46-yard line, first down, Raiders.
So that combination of Matz to Burley has been very effective tonight. That was actually the combination, the pitch and catch for their first touchdown in the first quarter. As they break the huddle. Shotgun formation. There's a snap handoff. Whitty, right side. He's got a hole. He's across the 50 in the Red Knight territory and tackled at the Red Knight 46-yard line. Going to be short of a first down by about 1. Going to be pick up at 9. And bringing up 2nd and 1.5, maybe 2. As I think he's got to get to the 39-yard line of the Red Knights for a first down. There's a snap. Fake snap. And we're going to get encroachment on the Red Knights. That's going to be an offsides Red Knights. And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and be an automatic first down, as that's going to take the ball down to the 41. I apologize. I think I said 39 earlier. It was actually the 44 they needed to get to. So they get well beyond that. 1st and 10 now, ball on the Red Knight 41-yard line. Same formation. Single receiver up top. Shotgun. Metz. Handoff. Whitty, left side. He's got a hole. He's across the 40 down to close to 35, and he's going to get tackled by Ashton Ellis down around the 35-yard line of the Red Knights, just outside. Tip of the ball touching the 35. Wasting no time as Lakota goes straight to the line of scrimmage. No huddle. Same formation. As Metz hands off. Whitty, right side this time. Straight up. He's going to get stand up. He's going to keep his feet moving. Somehow he squirms out. 20, 15. He puts the Jets on. He's going to get into the end zone. As it looked like the Red Knights. It looks like the Red Knights had him bottled up, but somehow he sneaks out of the pile. I was ready to call him down. And goes down the left side, tight ropes to sideline, and gets into the corner of the end zone for a score for Lakota. It's 34-27 now, 10:08 to go in the in the third quarter. And Streaker looking to add the extra point. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up. Straight down the middle as Lakota scores on their opening drive of the second half to take an 8-point lead, 35-27 over the Red Knights.
gracing your bedazzled Android phone with a picture of Groot in a Jordan jersey. We have it up here in the press box.
So, solid drive opening up this second half for Lakota as the Red Knights look to answer here. All right, so here we go. Looks like Bauscher and Kinsey back deep for the Red Knights. Streaker to kick off for Lakota. Red Knights standing at their own 10-yard line. And ball signal ready for play. Here comes Streaker. Squibber on the ground, fielded by Sloan at the 28. Up the sideline. He's got a seam. He's across the 40, across the 50, and tackled just as he crosses the 50. Good return by Logan Sloan.
Number 3, Logan Sloan on the return.
And they're going to mark that down in Lakota territory at the 48-yard line. And so the Red Knights
Placed at the Ringer 48-yard line. First down.
get their first possession here of the second half, just 2 minutes in to the third. As we're going to put Keenan in the backfield at a fullback position and Kinsey at his tail. Under center now is Mick. Snap, handoff, Kinsey, right side, hits the hole, gets met at the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet going, will get up close to the 45 of Lakota. Short gain on a play of about 3, bringing up a second down and 7.
Jake Garlick. It's a second and 7.
So Red Knights break the huddle. Down by 8. 35-27. We're going back to the shotgun formation, and Mick is in shotgun. There's a snap. Handoff. Kinsey, left side. He's got a hole. He's got a seam. He's across the 30. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 30, and he gets shoved out of bounds as Metz knocks him out of bounds. Because he was gone, I believe. He could have got around Matz. But nonetheless, a big pickup with the Red Knights as they get inside the 30 to the 25-yard line and a first down. Fresh set of downs for the Knights. Coming up on the 9-minute mark here in the third. As Mick stays in the shotgun, behind him is Kinsey. There's a snap. Kinsey straight up the middle. Met as he crosses the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet going, falls forward, and it gets down to the 20. Pickup of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 now as the Red Knights knocking on the door.
So 8:52 in counting here to play in the third quarter, 35-27.
Welcome back. This has been a game, man. Thanks for all you're doing to get us up and running.
So Mick goes under center. He's going to pitch it out to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to try to cut it back up inside. He's going to spin move, keep going on his feet. He's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown. No flag on the play, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, nice job. Good cutback by Kinsey. Saw the lane. Play designed to go to the outside. He rides his blockers for a while, finds a seam on the backside. Good vision. Cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and gets into the end zone for a much-needed score. You don't want – we're back to, well, we need to make this. Looks like we might go for 2, which makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the score back to being even.
Absolutely. Instead of being down 1, we could be even, but if we don't get it, we're down 2.
Just would quick take time to thank you, pal, because you've done an awful lot of talking for me today. And
Listen,
I appreciate it, pal.
Talking I can do. I've done it my whole life. You know what I mean? It's the fixing part. Thanks for doing all you're doing. So here
So
we go.
Mick looks, fakes it, looks to throw into the end zone, and just overthrows. Intended receiver, I believe, was Aiden Philby, and it was. So that's going to be no good. So as 8:30 here to play in the third quarter, the score, the Raiders 35, your Red Knights 33.
This is going to come down to who got the ball last. You know? But listen, what a beautiful night, though, for some football, because talking to some of the locals today said it gets pretty windy up here, and right now I don't feel anything. I wish I did. It's kind of muggy.
Well, on that run right there,
You
that's
know?
Kinsey's 13th carry for 134 yards and 3 TDs on the night, of course, courtesy of JJ.
Yeah, he gives you good stats.
Barkus is
No, he was giving me good
enjoying.
stats. I was teasing. I was teasing him. It was just the one mistake, that's all.
funny
Listen.
thing is, if I don't move, I'm okay right now.
Yeah, but you can't stand like a statue.
On one foot, left to the right, and
Oh, I better.
as the wind blows.
Yeah, I feel a little bit of breeze. That
feels
feels
pretty good,
It does
actually.
feel pretty good, yeah.
Once again, I know that the game is all chopped up and different things like that. I do apologize. We are also recording this game too as well. So once we get everything and the game is over and we get to a spot where we can go ahead and we'll put the full game back up for you.
Yeah.
We do apologize. There's just something beyond our control. We can't help right here.
It's just been nuts.
As Keenan's kick hits at the 24-yard line, it's going to be picked up by number 12. He's going to follow his blockers, and he's going to now try to turn it back upfield until finally he is taken down by a Red Knight at the 45-yard line
That's Zender.
as Zender takes it in.
Yeah, Zender, good return, good
45.
blocking. That was a good big return, 25 yards?
Yep, really nice.
Good field position here to start for Lakota as they get it all the way out close to midfield.
2-point game right now, pal, 35-33. 8:22 here to play in the third. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Not over yet, Raiders! Keep pushing!
Single receiver to the left, single receiver to the right. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Mats. Two sidecars and behind. They're going to hand it off to Whitey. Whitey's going to go up, and he's going to break a tackle, stays on his feet, and gets to the outside. He's going to be off to the races as he goes straight down the sideline. One man to beat, and he's not going to as the Raiders get into the end zone for another touchdown.
Well, he's got a lot of speed. He gets to the outside. He actually has some power. He broke a tackle or two as he was escaping down the sideline, and just like that, Lakota strikes right back.
Absolutely. And I don't want to move, pal. What year is Whitty? As you can tell, I'm sorry. I just don't want to
look
move.
here. Yeah.
I'm doing well right now.
No, you are. He's a senior.
Senior.
Yep.
Well, that's going to be two really good personnel that they're going to lose next year.
It
Mats
is.
and Whitty.
I'm just looking down through here. They have a few seniors, some juniors. They have. Wow.
The
Man.
hold, the kick, it's up, and it is good. So with 8:11 here to play in the third quarter, the score, Raiders 42, Red Knights 33. I'm so
tell you,
sorry. What were you saying, pal?
Streaker, man, he can kick. That I don't know
Nice
what
leg.
his range is, but man, I'm going to tell you, he's booting that ball deep for the extra point, and it looks like a college. You know what I mean? It's up in the air, and it's
A really nice kick.
a really nice. Yeah, he's got good form, and so I don't know if that's going to become a factor down the road. You know what I mean? That 3-point game, and we go up, we may, who knows? So
8:11 here to play in the third quarter, 42-33 as the Raiders answer right back with their own touchdown. And so far, Seth, this has been pretty much, we looking at it, not expecting it to be a really high-scoring game, but looks like it's going there with both teams getting on the board and just trading off touchdowns.
I'm just going to say, if you took the under, you lost. I mean, I don't know what the under-over was, but, man, if you took it under, you lost.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of points in this game. Heck, we still got 8 minutes to go in the third.
Yep.
I might get home. We're going to get home Monday. Jesus. I mean, I was,
Just remember who offered to spend the night somewhere. No, I'm just teasing.
we did.
Kalahari
ain't too far, is it?
No.
Jeez.
As here we go, Stricker set to kick off. Deep back for the Red Knights is Bowser, and I believe but it's not going to be able to get to them. It's going to be taken up by Cam Baker. He has some room down the sideline. He's going to keep running until finally he steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Raiders, and that's where they're going to take over. 1st and 10, Red Knights.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a long drive that eats some minutes. And then a touchdown at the end of it. Not these 2-minute freaking bursts. You know what I mean? That stop the clock. I mean, let's see a nice prolonged drive for about 6 minutes. You know?
I moved.
Oh,
That's okay. We went to yellow for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't move.
Don't cheer. Don't breathe.
All right, shotgun formation. As Mick. No, he's in the under center now. Ball's on the ground. Fumble. Red Knights. Mick dives on it. Lucky to get that one back. He'll recover. Not sure what happened there. A little bad exchange on the snap. Red Knights fortunate to keep possession of that one. Ball is on the Lakota 40.
7:41. If you noticed why we didn't have the score on the board as of now, the lower thirds, we took it off to hopefully think that it would
help our broadcast.
Help the broadcast out a little bit.
And it did not. It might have a little.
A little bit.
Yeah. Shotgun now, Mick. Handoff, Kinsey. Left side. He's going to cut it back to his right. He's across the 30. He makes a guy miss. He's down to the 25. He'll get tackled. That is enough, I believe, for a Red Knight first down. As Kinsey cuts it back against the grain.
Ball be placed on the Raider 25-yard line, first down.
As the Knights are for a fresh set of downs just on the 25-yard line of Lakota. We'll go trips to the left in the shotgun formation. Mick, sidecar Kinsey. There's a snap, handoff, nope, fake handoff. Mick's going to keep it, go around the left side. He's back to the original line. He's going to pick up 2 yards and then get driven backwards by Burley. He'll pick up a couple on the play.
.433 in counting here. 33-42. I'm sorry, 42-33 Raiders.
Wow, that was a weird angle. They're actually going to say he's lost one. I thought he was up ahead of the sticks, which his forward momentum was. They drove him back behind the stick, but you don't mark it there.
No, I agree.
I think that was a bad mark.
As Mick goes under center, gives it right off to Zeb. As Zeb's not going to have a chance to do anything. Got to give credit to the Raiders' front line.
All right, so 3rd and long now here. 3rd and about 9. Why is this? We got a timeout? Well, the clock stopped. I'm like looking at the clock now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm staring at the computer screen.
Okay. Are we still up?
We're up.
All right.
But we're flashing.
Oh. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Kinsey, left side. Big hole. Kinsey into the secondary, inside the 20, down to around the 15.
Number 15, Zane Kinsey.
As Kinsey picks up a first down for the Red Knights. Big hole off the left side. Kinsey lowers his shoulder. Zane, that is. Gets down to the Lakota 15-yard line. And here we go. As the Red Knights break to huddle, we're going to go Twins to the left.
Yeah, 42-33 Twins to the left. That's going to put Mick in the shotgun. Sidecar is going to be Kinsey, and they're going to take a timeout. So with 5:10 here to go in the 3rd quarter, it's going to be timeout Red Knights.
For your 3rd quarter, we have the 3rd through 6th grade mini cheerleaders and our alumni.
So 5:10 here to play in the 3rd. 42-33, timeout Red Knights. Trying not to move because as of right now it looks like it's running pretty well.
Yeah, it runs good during the timeouts. Right?
True. As right now, Kinsey, 15 carries for 158 yards now and 3 TDs. Sponsor-wise, you want to go ahead? Let's go ahead and do that real quick here after this play.
Yep.
So here we go as Mick goes under center. Twins to the left. Fake pitch is going to hand it off to Keenan, going right up the middle. Keenan's going to put his head down and run really, really hard up the middle. But the front line's going to be right there.
Going to pick up about 5 on the play. Looks like it's going to bring up a second down and 5 or 6. You want to sponsor?
Sure.
Or are you going to wait till
I was going to wait until
until maybe they score or till
until a little bit more time. That way we can get them all in here.
I only said it because you said. But
yeah, we were going to, and then I was afraid I moved an inch and I had to look over.
Yeah, don't move, man. Stand still.
Mick, shotgun formation. Looks, hands it right off to Kinsey. That's Zane. Zane's going to keep his feet moving and gets close to the goal line, just a little short. Stops the clock for a first down.
It is. It's going to be a first down inside the 5. I think they mark him at about the 3. As Kinsey does a nice job up the middle of. He has really good vision and balance. I mean, sees cutback lanes, makes guys miss, good in open space. Picks up a needed first down here for the Red Knights because this is a shootout tonight, man. You got to score about every time you have the ball.
And that's pretty much what it's been like so far. As right now, it's first down, ball sitting on the 3-yard line as Keenan goes into motion. It's going to Mick. Mick's going to hand it right off to Kinsey, and he's going to spin in for a Red Knight touchdown.
There we go. So just like that, it's a slugfest. It's like watching Balboa and Creed. You know what I mean? It's like just slugging back and forth. I mean, this game may get we may get over 100 points. That's a lot of points in a high school football game. I mean, we're on our way.
3:56 here as Keenan set to kick the extra point. Holder
is Dickinson.
The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. So with 3:56 here to play in the third quarter, the score, Raiders 42, your Red Knights 40. So for the Red Knights on the ground, that's going to be 34 rushing, or 34 carries for 241 yards and 5 TDs. And passing, they're still about 2 for 7, I'm going to take a wild guess, for 16 yards.
Wild guess, yeah. As you read the note card.
No, he pulled it away. I couldn't
he
see.
pulled it away?
Yeah, but we really didn't want to say that anyway, looking,
Yeah, I do.
But, hey, 2 points, and once again, it's another score back on the board here, 3:56. If you're wondering why there is no scoreboard or clock or anything, or our lower thirds running like we normally do, well, we pulled it just in case.
Well, we're trying to make the more efficient the broadcast, so hopefully that's helping a little bit and keeping us stable and on the air.
Just a couple of things real quick. Hey, Nate Liddick turns 16 today. Happy birthday, Nate.
Liddick. Oh,
yeah,
really?
He turned 16. Happy birthday goes out to him.
Yeah.
Also, tell Barkus we miss him. And tell him I know it.
You know it?
I know it.
Okay.
Barkus will understand what that means.
Yeah.
So all I got to say is I know it.
Yeah. And then, sorry I didn't recognize you when you beeped at me the other day.
There's the kick in the air. It's going to take a bounce and go right out of bounds.
So
really quick, as we have some time and we're still on the air running, with 3:56 here to play in the third, we want to take a chance and thank some of our sponsors, especially Jefferson County Cable. I was on the phone with Bob during halftime today and
got it up.
Was trying to figure some things out and different things, and he agrees and says sometimes your luck runs well, but this is pretty good, he said, for the only 5 games. This is the first issue out of 5 games. I said, you're right. So We do appreciate him down there in Jefferson County Cable, so give them a call for your cable needs and your internet needs. And, of course, J.E. Foster Funeral Home in Toronto, Ohio, where emphasis on family carries over to yours as Matt's, as shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Whitty, and he's only going to get about a couple of yards on the play. Also, we want to thank Gus's Goodies over there in Weirton for being the sponsors this year. So we truly, because with Gus, everything was always baked with love. As it comes back to the line of scrimmage here, we'll get some more in here in just a second. 3:24 and counting, 42-40. As Matt's back in shotgun, he's going to hand the ball off to Whitty again and almost had him in the backfield. He's just going to get around the end this time and turn the Jets on again as he steps out around the 41-yard line as Zeb catches him and pushes him out from behind.
Well, Zane, his brother, had him in the backfield, and somehow he just slipped through there. I mean, Whitty, they list him 5'6", 165, but he's got some strong legs because he was able to shield Zane Kinsey and scamper for a big gain in first down across midfield into Red Knight territory all the way to the 44.
So they come back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep pretty much almost the same formation as twins to the left. Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left down on your screen. Maz back in shotgun. 2 sidecars. Looks to throw. Coming down, he's going to throw. It's going to be complete. And he's just going to tiptoe and go out of bounds right at the, 31-yard line, it looked like?
I think they're going to mark him back a little further than that. But, yeah, they're going to mark him all the way back about the 33. But, yeah, just a little quick hitter. I mean, that's just a stop route. You know what I mean? You're just going to throw it out there. Pretty much timing. You hit him right between the numbers, make one guy miss. He scampers for a first down.
You know who never misses? Mike Biasi and Valley Converting.
That's the truth.
We truly appreciate them so much for bringing you Red Knight football. Please help them recycle for your future. As Matt's going to go ahead and hand it off to Whitty again. He's going to try to get to that outside like he's done really, really well. And we have a couple new sponsors for this game, too, and for the year as they got on. And that would actually be Mr. Don Clark. Clark Funeral Home is jumping on this year. We truly appreciate him as well. And we'll get the other one here in just a minute.
Yep.
With 2:36. There's going to be flags on the play on that.
Well, I think Fancher missed the count. He knows it as the center went flying back about 5 yards. I mean, that was an obvious one there. Oh, yeah. Well, Fancher's a big boy. You know what I mean? So if he fires off the ball and you ain't ready, he's going to knock your teeth out.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 1, 2:29 and counting here in the third quarter, 42-40. Clock is running here. Nothing changes except they're going to pull Whitty behind Matz, and that's why as he hands him the ball as he tries to go up the middle. He's going to get enough, though, I believe, for a Raider first down.
Yeah, he's going to get down to, it looks like the 20-yard line of the Red Knights, which is more than enough, a few yards more. And that'll move the sticks. It pauses the clock temporarily, although they did just wind it. But here we go, no huddle offense.
No, they're going right to it. That's going to be a buff.
A buff muff, ball on the ground, fumble.
I moved, and as soon as I moved, I heard him look at the computer screen to make sure we were doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I do have an itch on my leg, by the way. I don't want to move.
Go ahead. You can move. What are you going to do?
I've just been so good right now.
Anyway, ball hits the turf, and Lakota fortunate enough to get that one back, and they are going to lose a yard on the play, but fortunate enough to retain possession here as there was a fumble on the play.
1:20 here to play in the third quarter. 42-40. Matz looks. He's going to keep it. He's going to follow his blockers up front as he's going to stay on his feet and goes out of bounds right around.
We're going to
Not sure where they're going to mark it.
I
That's what I'm
think
looking. About the 14?
It's hard to tell. Yeah, I'd say the 14. Yeah. It's hard to tell. The guy way over, our angle looks deeper, like the 11. But if you look at the closer side judge here, he's standing about the 14. Yeah. So 3rd and 4 now, as they have to get down to about the 10 of the Red Knights.
So a minute here to go in the 3rd quarter. Trying to get him to draw off a little bit as they're going to hit it back to Whitty. Whitty's going to kind of shake and go up right up the middle as he's met with some force at the line.
He gets close, but I don't think it's enough for a first down. He gets close to the yard marker, and they're going to signal 4th down. So I would say it's 4th and inches. And so now you would think 4-down territory for sure. I mean, you're not going to – although they do have a kicker. Do you put the points on the board? I would say you're 4th and probably 6 inches. Ball's just outside the stripe, the 10-yard line. 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Do you try to get him to maybe jump? I don't know. We'll see what happens here. We got a shotgun formation. We're in the same formation.
Uh-oh.
And they are going to call the timeout with 3 seconds left in the 3rd and talk about it as Lakota burns their first time out of the second half. Red Knights have already burned 1, so each one has 2. And we got basically 1 quarter and 3 seconds to play. Because they called it just before that. So either way, that'll run out this 3rd after this play. So, but this is a big play, right? Red Knights get a stand here, get the ball and march it down. I mean, we're 2-point game. So we'll see what happens here. Again, you want to hit a sponsor? We missing one? The new one?
Sorry.
No, it's all right. All right, so here we go. Lakota on a 4th and 1, actually less than 1. Decides to go for it on the Red Knight 10. Handoff Whitty, left side. He's going to get through across the 10, pick up the first down, but not much more as the Red Knights are there. But he's going to pick up about 2 on the play. Inside the Red Knight 10 now. 1st and goal. Ball on the 8. And that's going to do it for the 3rd as there was 3 seconds to go, as we mentioned, before that play. So we got 3 in the books. Your Red Knights trail by 2. Lakota 42, the Red Knights 40. 1 more to go.
And that's not too bad. Right now we're looking at 9:20.
All right, here we go. Do the Red Knights. You can bend, don't break, right?
Yep.
The result of the play before the end of the 3rd quarter. Ball's going to be placed on the Red Knight 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Raiders. L-A-K-F-E-N.
All right. Both teams now coming back onto the field. 1st and goal. They actually marked it at the 7. So 1st and goal from the 7 for Lakota. 42-40. Right now, your Red Knights trail by 2. As Lakota's going to stay in the same formation. Shotgun, 2 side cards and a tailback behind him as Matz calls the signal. Snap, handoff. No, quarterback keeper. Right side across the 5, down close to the goal line. Did he get in? And they said he did. Touchdown Lakota as quarterback keeper Metz takes it. Dove toward the goal line at the end and was able to stretch across before he hit. And they're going to call it a touchdown. So Lakota goes back to an 8-point lead. Extra point coming up, 48-40 right now. As the extra point is about to happen as Streaker sets up. Dussel, your holder. There's a snap. There's the kick. It is up. It is looks like down the middle and deep. So it is good, and the Raiders extend their lead to 49-40 over the Red Knights at this point. We still have about a whole quarter left, though. 11:54 to go, just 6 seconds into the fourth. Tell you, a lot of people here on this side. And there's some Red Knights that made the trek, the long drive, and I see some fans over there, the band's over there, some parents, I would think. The cheerleaders are here, and we're here. And everybody else is back in T-Town.
Trying to watch this game.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
Do you really like this T-Mobile?
No. I mean,
I'm teasing.
I'm an AT&T guy, but we got a deal on these, and
no, I was kidding. Like I was going to throw it. Like, do you really?
Well,
like
yeah, the hotspot we're using. I know.
I was just teasing.
It's usually pretty good, but here
it is.
we're out kind of
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a Connaughton Valley moment.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Except it's a lot flatter here than Connaughton Valley. Even though Connaughton Valley's flat, this is like pancake flat. Like.
I do like it here, though, with the moon and everything. It's really pretty to play.
It is. It's real nice.
As there's the kick.
Squibber handled it to 15. Boucher looking for room to run. He's got the end. He's around the end. He's up to the 30, across the 30, 35, and tackled just short of the 40-yard line. And the Red Knights will put the ball in play. Down 9. Just short of the 40-yard line. We're going to call it the 38. So here we go. Shotgun formation. Twins left. As Mick with a sidecar. Kinsey in the backfield. There's a snap, high snap, handoff. Kinsey, right side, changes direction, makes the guy miss, and then tackled, thrown backwards. Just maybe after he almost got ahead of steam going, picked up about a half yard on the play.
So here we go. Mick's going to hand it off. He's going to try to go up the middle. Once again, kind of falls back as he does, though. Crosses the 40-yard line. Brings up third down.
All right, so here we go. You or me?
Go ahead, pal.
Okay.
Just because I'm still watching.
I thought so. I just don't want to. All right, here we go. Mick, snap, handoff. Here's Zeb Kinsey getting around the end. Gets up to close to the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up about 2, and then he's going to get tackled as he couldn't quite shake Burley. He'll get up to the 44-yard line, but that's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Decision time for the Red Knights. They're already down 9, coming up on the 10-minute mark here to go in the game. 49-40 Lakota. And it looks like the Red Knights are going to go for it on a 4th and 4. They got to get all the way out to the 49-yard line. It's actually, I'm sorry, the 48-yard line for the first down. And so we're going to build, we got powerhouse right here. There's no receiver, or actually one receiver. Going to put 9 guys in the box. Pitch, Kinsey, right side's got a hole. Turns on the Jets.
Wow, flag comes flying in the back.
He is. He's gone. He's going to get into the end zone, but we got a flag in the backfield. Are we going to get a hold? That might come back as Kinsey busts one down the sideline. I'm not sure.
That'd have been a 56-yarder.
So let's see what happens. As we didn't get a signal yet, they're going to go.
Looks like it's going to be a hold.
It is going to be a hold on the Red Knights, so that's going to wipe out the touchdown. As Kinsey hit the seam and was gone. So no touchdown, and it's going to back them up now. Instead of 4th and 4, we're going to have a 4th and 14. Ball back all the way inside the 35, we'll say the 34-yard line. Again, got to get all the way out to the 48 of the Red Knights. Red Knights look like they are going to punt this one away as Whitty goes back to field this one at his 25. Keenan in to kick for the Red Knights. High snap, handled. The one-step boot up into the moon. Fair catch called for and made by Whitty at about the 22, 23-yard line. And so now time of the essence is we are at about 9.5 minutes to go, 9:28 to be specific, as Lakota gets the ball back with a 9-point lead.
And they have some weapons that we've actually had a chance to see many of times.
Yeah.
Matt's Whitey. Whitty.
Yeah, there's no H. It's just a W-I-T-T-E. But I think you could say tomato on that one. Right?
Agreed.
All right, here we go. Handoff straight up the middle. Goes, I believe, Whitty. Could be Zender, as he is across the 35 or the 30 up to about the 32. Short gain on the play, bringing up of about 3, bringing up at a 2nd down and 7 as the Red Knights there to stop that one, stack it up in the middle. As the ground game now starting to kick in, run some clock, it looks like, for Lakota. They are in a shotgun formation this time. Not in any hurry as everybody looking at the wristband.
8:43 here to play.
Snap, handoff, Whitty, right side, across the 35, lowers his shoulder, still on his feet, up to across the, I'm sorry, that was across the 30, now the 35, and he is close to the sticks. And he is going to get it. Just enough. They're going to mark it just across the 35, and it's going to be enough for another first down for Lakota as we're down to the 8:32 mark now.
You're exactly right, 8:32, 49-40 right now, the Raiders, as they still have the ball. 1st and 10. Ball sitting right on the 35-yard line.
Snap, handoff, Whitty, up the middle, gets across the line of scrimmage and stood up after a short gain of about 2. So we're going to call it 2nd down about 8 as we are inside of 8 minutes now and the time is running. And Lakota not in any hurry with a 9-point lead, 49-40 over the Red Knights to get this play off. And there's no play clock here, so I don't know how they're doing on the time, as I think he's just waiting for the back judge to put his hand up, which would indicate at 5 seconds left to get the play off. And he does, and then they go to call the signals.
So all right, playing a lot of clock.
Quarterback keeper as Matz goes around the right side across the 40, up close to the sticks where he gets tackled, but I think he's going to be short. going to bring up a 3rd and 1.5, close to 2.
Makes it a 3rd and 2.
As the Red Knights there in a meeting, but the time is running. And I am watching. They basically stand there until the back judge puts his hand in the air, indicating there is 5 seconds left to go, running that play clock all the way down.
Tie.
There's a snap. Quarterback keeper right side. Oh my gosh, he finds a hole. He gets across the 50 across the 40 and then tripped up as the quarterback keeper, Matz, runs it into Red Knight territory and picks up another first down for Lakota. And sorry my voice cracked there. I don't know what happened. I need a little bit of H2O maybe to moisten the vocal cords. All right, so here comes Lakota coming up now with up to the 6-minute mark almost. Left in the game. 2 timeouts for each team. We're in a shotgun formation. Solo receiver down to the bottom of your screen or the right side. There's a snap, handoff. Whitty, left side, gets up through the line and stacked up as he crosses the line of scrimmage for a short gain of about 2. Down to the Red Knights 40-yard line goes Whitty. And along with it, more time off the clock as we're now inside of 6 minutes. So here we go. 2nd down, 7, ball on the Red Knight 40-yard line. Same formation. Been pretty effective this whole second half for Lakota. There's a snap. Matz looks to pass. Scrambles, gets flushed out of the pocket, lets one fly down, and he's going to throw it out of bounds and incomplete. As well covered were the Raiders by the Red Knights. Nowhere to go with the ball downfield. And so he throws it out of bounds smartly to bring up a 3rd and 7 rather than risk losing 5 or 6 on the play. But it does stop the clock with 5:16 to go here in the game.
I know it's you, Thomas.
5:16, pal, here to play in the game, like you said. 49-40. Matt's shotgun formation. Looks, pitches it off to Whitty. Whitty goes around that left end. Steps around. He has the room. He's going to keep following blockers. He's going to break to the outside. Not much you can do when he gets out there except watch him go into the end zone, pal. And it's a touchdown, Raiders.
Yeah, slow developing play. Kind of just riding the wave out there, almost like a surfer rides a wave and then sees the opening. A little shake and bake in there, makes a couple guys miss, breaks one tackle, gets to the outside, and then turns on the jets, and he's gone. Nifty little bit of running there by Whitty as he scampers into the end zone and extends the lead for Lakota. Now 55-40. Over the Red Knights, and the extra point coming up here. Chance to go to 56. Like I said, this is going to be a shootout tonight. You just had that sense in the first half. High snap. Handled, though.
The kick is up, and it is good. So with 5 here, 5:03 to play in the game. The score, the Raiders 56, Red Knights 40. And I'm honestly thinking that this thing is just putzing out.
It might be.
Cheerleaders tonight for all they've done for the miniature clinic, and I like to announce their names, so please rise up and let's cheer.
Lakota right now is 38 rushes for 304 yards. And believe it or not, still passing. They're 8 for 12 for 207 yards.
That's a lot of offense.
So lots of offense.
Over 500 yards of total offense.
Yeah.
Right? 300 and 200. I mean, that's a lot of offense.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said,
Unbelievable.
we have some too. I mean, this is a shootout. You don't score 94 total or 95 total points without having some yards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree with you.
I mean, we're 56-40, so actually 96 points, but I mean, just about 100 in a high school football game, that's crazy. Well, Red Knights need to score quickly, stop, and score again. Now, each team has 2 timeouts. And we have some speed. And now it looks like Zeb Kinsey's going to – normally Zane's back there, but I think they moved Zane up. Put Zeb back deep. Yeah, I see Zane standing at about almost to 30 because they've been squib kicking it. So let's see what they do now with this setup is Boucher. They're going to kick it deep this time to give Boucher a chance. He's going to muff it at about the 10. Find a seam, get tripped up as he crosses the 20 and gets taken down at the 25. Shoestring.
So he did a nice job on that tackle.
He did.
Ball placed on the Red Knight 25-yard line. First down.
So the Red Knights got to march down a long way here. We're going to have to go 75 yards with 4:58 to go in the game and get the ball back because we are down basically 3 scores. But we could go for 2, technically 2 scores if we go for 2. Little reverse here. Oh, we got a flea flicker.
Wide open.
He's wide open as Kinsey could not reel it in. We got the flea flicker, and Kinsey sneaks out on the backside, and Mick just about a yard too far, or that was pay dirt. That would have been what the doctor ordered right there, Mr. Coburn, a quick score. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Really nice play calling over there by the Red Knights, though, because no one was actually ever even imagining that, not even us.
No. Nobody was ready for that.
So here we go. We're going to come out and go trips to the left. Put Keenan all the way out there on the right. Looking to throw. It's going to go to Keenan by the sticks. He's going to put his head down and jump forward. And they're going to go ahead as he fumbles the ball, but he was already down when it came out.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him down.
Number 33, Shane Keenan. Number 2, Jay Mack.
Oh, we do have a flag on the play. What do we got? I didn't see the flag.
That's just a side judge over here, line judge over here by us.
An eligible receiver downfield. One of our linemen must have snuck down there.
It was. The line judge over by us called it.
Yeah. So that's going to back the Red Knights up all the way to the 20. 2nd and 15 now. We're going to put trips down to the left here, solo receiver to the right, as Mick and Kinsey in the backfield shotgun formation.
4:30 and counting here, 56-40 Raiders. As it was batted down and almost intercepted.
Yeah, Mick dropped back to pass. Foul batted at the line of scrimmage and almost picked off, like you said. Falls incomplete, stops the clock again, 4:26 to go here in the game. Red Knights down 56-40. And now we are 3rd and 15, which I'm going to say is my half a mile.
I remember that from last week.
Yeah.
So, puts him in motion. Look to swing, but it's going to be
a screen over the middle, but it's going to fall incomplete. The pass was intended for Shane Keenan. And so the Red Knights will be in a 4th and a half a mile here with 4:22 to go in the game. But it's a 4-down territory. No use punting here.
Nope.
As Mick trots onto the field with the play here. Red Knights got to get all the way out to the 35-yard line for a first down. They're at the 20. So here we go. We got twins to the right, solo receiver to the left, mix in shotgun formation. There's a snap. Mick looks to throw. He's going to dump it off here, which is complete to Kinsey. It looked like we tried to set up a screen. Ball was thrown low. Kinsey goes down, catches it, but he catches it down. And it's on the 20, and so now Lakota will take over on downs on the Red Knight 20. With 4:18 to go in the game and a 56-40 lead, the Lakota Raiders here tonight at their home field right now in control. As they're going to stay in that same formation. There's a snap. We're going to get the play blown dead.
Delayed game.
We're going to get illegal substitution by the Red Knights. As I think Yeah, I think we had too many guys on the field maybe. And I think Kinsey was running off hard. But that's a 5-yard penalty. Takes the ball down now to the 15 of the Red Knights.
Makes it a 1st and 5.
4:18 here to play in the game. Matt's looking, going to hand it off to Whitty. Whitty's going to run up the middle, but he's going to be grabbed by Ashton Ellis and taken down.
Actually, I think Landon Thomas on that. Yeah, Ashton Ellis. I saw Landon maybe getting a hand in there too. A couple guys up there.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 2
Obviously,
for the Raiders.
Lakota not in any hurry. They're not even really in a full huddle right this second.
No need to be either right now. 3:47. You have the ball. 56-40. 2nd down and 2.
Definitely going to wait on the back judge now as he just signals.
Matt's just going to fall.
Yeah, they're in a shotgun formation, and Kinsey there quickly as Matz grabs it but gets hit immediately by Zeb Kinsey and dropped for a big loss. 3-yard loss or so. It's fairly big. But the clock continues to run. Although now we're out to a 3rd and kind of 8 or 9 situation as Lakota breaks the huddle. We're inside of 3 minutes here to go in the game. 2:55 and counting. 56-40 Lakota waiting on the back judge.
As he counts it down, it's going to be Whitty. He's going to get the ball. He's going to run forward.
Number 11, Austin Whitty on the carry.
Brings up 4th down.
Number 11, Jace Nett.
As Jace Nett gets tackled.
2.5 to go here. 4th down and 8. So do you just take a knee and turn the ball over? On downs, it's 4th and 5. I mean, you really don't need to score. I don't think they're looking to score, but they want to run as much clock as they can off.
No, but if they can get to the sticks and get a 1st down, then that's when they know pretty much the game is theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which already with 2:09, we've seen weirder things happen before, though, too, as well.
Oh, we have.
As Matt's back in the shotgun, looking to throw. He's going to roll to his left as he's being chased, and it's going to be caught. And he's actually going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
And so Lakota strikes with 1:53 to go in the game to make it 62-40.
Minute 53. And to be honest with you, we're just going to just call the game outright and we'll put it up on YouTube because my arm's hurting and killing me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You know?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, here comes the extra point. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. So, with a minute 53 here to play in the game, the score: the Raiders 63, the Red Knights 40. Pal, really, really quick, we do want to seriously take the time to thank the people though who kind of listened to this game and stayed with us and bared with us, and as we try to do all that, running around today. And then what we're going to do too as well is we also want to thank the sponsors for, letting us do what we love to do, and that, of course, is, and we'll go through them kind of quick as we're waiting here. We will truly. So we want to truly thank the sponsors of Jefferson County Cable. We thank them for running all the games for us and everything. Foster Funeral Home and Crematory now. So we appreciate that, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting, Mike Biasi and all them, where there's a recycle for their future. Gus's Goodies over there, where everything is always baked with love. Rod Henry and Sons, we truly appreciate you guys too as well. Clark Funeral Home, a new sponsor has joined us. We truly, really do appreciate it. And there's two more, I believe, that I'll get to here as soon as the kick. And here's the kick. That's taken at the 10-yard line. He's going to run straight up the middle, and he's going to fall down. And, of course, another new sponsor is going to be DeCarlo's Pizza this year. They called and wanted to get an ad for the rest of the year, too, as well. So we truly appreciate them. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting someone? I don't think I am, though.
No, you said the new ones?
Yep, the two
Right.
new ones.
And
Valley Converting.
I think you got them all. You said Gus's?
Yeah, I said Gus.
Okay.
Foster's, Clark's,
Yeah.
Valley Converting, Rod Henry and Sons.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting
Jefferson County
someone.
Cable.
Jefferson County Cable.
Yep.
Maybe I didn't.
And then, would you say DeCarlos?
Yep, they're new on this year. They contacted me
So I think that's
last
all.
night.
Yeah, I think that's all of them.
So we're good as it's looking to throw. Down the field, he has a man open, and it's going right through his hands. It's going to be incomplete with a minute 41 here as the tender receiver.
That's actually Kinsey was the quarterback, and he was throwing to Mick. Mick ran like that was a little trick play there, you know what I mean? And Kinsey actually ended up throwing and turning into the quarterback, throwing to Mick down the sideline, but incomplete. And the Red Knights being a second down and 10 now with a minute 41 to go.
Also, by the way, too, here with the minute and 41, we're really not going to have much of a post game for the fact that we got the 3.5-hour drive out of here as they pitch it up to Kinsey as he's going to spin and go down. But of course, not only we couldn't do this with our sponsors, but we couldn't do it with the kids that we have too.
Listen,
and
they do it all. All we do is talk. Now
and
tonight you did a little bit with the internet, but
hold
obviously
everything. But
my son Ty Suffaletta, we got Noah Carafa up in the booth doing those things. You got Gunnar Blood on the camera, the main camera, and down on the field, Riley Fisher and Scotland Littlejohn. That, man, we couldn't do without them.
no, we
And
absolutely couldn't.
they make the trek. They were in school. You know what I mean? What a good group of kids, and we certainly appreciate everything that they do and that they want to help broadcast. It's awesome.
And they're having a good time, they said, too, as Red Knights come out with trips and going to hand it off to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to try to get outside as he's going to keep running hard as he gets tripped up back to the line of scrimmage. 47 seconds on the clock and counting. And to be honest with you, it's, we truly think that everything, it's been a really, really nice day for us. It really has, with the crew and everything coming down here. Except for some of the technical issues that we had. We really had a good time, and it's always a good time to spend the time with the kids, too, as well, who do all this.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be the only one up going home.
Nope, I'll be up because I'll be uploading this game to YouTube.
All right, here we go. 14 to go.
Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Looking, hand it off to Kinsey again as he trips and falls. So that's going to be 3, 2, 1. Stuff's already in the car. We'll have 4 seconds on the clock. They stopped it. They stopped the clock with 4. They stopped it with 4. The clock is stopped with 4 seconds on it. Stuff says he don't care as he's pretty much already.
I'm done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stuff's already in the car. The kids and I are going to need a ride home. No, that is going to do it as they're probably going to kneel the ball or do something with it. As Kinsey right now, 21 carries for 172 yards. for 4 touchdowns. Also for Kinsey having a good night. And things like that. So that's what they're going to do. They're just going to do a victory formation. Neil, and that's over here from high school here in Kansas City, or Kansas, Ohio, with your final score. The Raiders 63, Red Knights 40. That's going to do it for us. We have a trek home. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you soon.